Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to do a video in collaboration with TEMU. They reached out to me a while ago and asked if I wanted to get some perfume related items that I could share with you guys, and I was really excited about it. And the reason why is I think TEMU has phenomenal prices across the board. They have everything you could ever imagine. So any item you can think of, a lot of times you can find it on TEMU. So I have been loving TEMU. I've used it on my own, not related to this video, and I was so impressed. I had to return an item, went super smoothly. It takes a little while to get the items because they're not shipped from Canada as far as I know, so it took about a week and a half to 2 weeks. That said, the item price points are fantastic. The return process is super easy if you need to return, and there's no shipping costs. So I love them. So I've got some really cool perfume related items that I wanted to share with you guys. But before I get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird and Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community, and let's get into this. Now, as per usual with all these items, I'll have them linked down below. TEMU is also offering a $100 coupon bundle if you download the TEMU app. So I will have all the details linked down below. You can use the code that's there if you're interested in doing that. Other than that, all the items will also be linked down below, and I'm so excited. There's a few items in here that aren't perfume related. The majority of them are. I'm gonna start with one that isn't related, and that is this ultrafine eyebrow pen by Slender, I think it's called. Now, I have a really hard time finding eyebrow pens, first of all, because I have barely any eyebrows and they're super fine, but also because my hair is such a cool color, I have to find a cool toned eyebrow pen. So I got this in dark brown. They've got several different shades. This is the wrong shade for me, so I can't wear it. I'd look completely crazy. It's way too red of a brown, so too warm for my skin tone and for my hair color. The other thing is that although this is considered ultra fine and I could get some fairly fine strokes, I couldn't get fine enough for me. So what I'm looking for is even finer than this. That said, I was really impressed with how this wears, and I think that I would likely use this more for an eyeliner. I'm always looking for an ultra fine liner pens, so this would work really well for that. It's also water resistant, like it's not completely waterproof. It certainly was good, so I can see using it actually to create little eyelashes. I do that actually a lot with black pens, so I kind of think I'm going to get one in black, but this just didn't work for me for the color. And the price, $1.99, can't beat it. Now, one of the things that I actually really love having on hand, especially because I have a lot of friends that like testing out my fragrances and I go test out their fragrances, is perfume tester strips. So I've had them in the past where they just come in a bulk package and they're all loose. I find that extremely inconvenient. You can get that kind on TEMU as well, but I got these in a booklet, and so you get 100 of them. And they're all just in the booklet. 100 of these are $4.79, which is a fantastic price. I've seen them for way more than that elsewhere. Now, the cool thing about tester strips, as opposed to using paper, is that paper has a scent to it due to the chemicals. These don't have a scent, at least that I can tell. No, I can't smell anything. So they're way better for using for perfume. And I also like the shape of these, where it's just basically a rectangle with a tiny bit of a point. I've had other ones where they've got the really thin handle, and I think that these are way more, I prefer them. The other thing that's cool about these is a lot of times what I'll do is rip them in half just to save on them. But yeah, I couldn't believe the price on these. Love them. Another thing that I use actually all the time and always have on hand are little atomizers. So anywhere from a 2 to 3 mil atomizer. So you get 20 of these little atomizers for $6.99. Now, I love using these to give samples to people. They're also great if you're going on a vacation and you don't want to take all your perfumes or even travel sprays. You can just fill up these little 2 mils and you've got enough perfume for a couple of days. The other thing that this comes with is a funnel and then 2 different types of pipettes. One like this and a little bit different shape. I love these pipettes actually. These are great to suction up essential oils. With the perfumes, I usually just spray it straight into the bottles. If you're not a total fragrance geek, maybe you don't need these. I think they're great for travel sprays. I definitely prefer using this size as opposed to a big 10 ml. And these are great to give. If a friend comes over and really likes a fragrance, you can just spray it in and say, here you go. And it's a little happy party favor. So love, love, love these. One thing that I'm always like kind of interested in is finding really great storage options for people. You guys know that I love my carousels and I do some storage or perfume organization videos. Actually, organization is one of my, I really actually enjoy doing it. If you guys would ever be interested in seeing some of my kitchen organization things, leave a comment down below. I'd love to do that for you guys. But I know lots of you have shelving units that you have your fragrances on. And when you have a huge shelf, it doesn't look great to have them all flush because you can't see the ones in the back. So what a lot of times people will do is use the tiered plexiglass trays, but those can cost a legit fortune. So I found these and I thought they were a fantastic option. It comes in 4 and it looks like they came packaged like this. And so I thought, oh great, they're not even clear, but they actually are. They're totally crystal clear. You get 4 of these tiered for $16.49. So I think that that's actually a great deal. They're not like super sturdy. Like you can bend them, of course. You know, as you can see, I had like 3 fragrances on each shelf and it held them really great. If you are using the shelving units, this is one of the more affordable options that I've seen out there. So really impressed with these. The next thing that I thought was really cool that I have been wanting to get, but I wasn't willing to spring for them at like $10 a piece, are these car deodorizers. So TEMU sells just the glass containers. This was just a single one for $2.49, but I've seen them advertised on fragrance sites where they've got their oils in these little containers. So what I did was I just used my own oil. You could use essential oil or you can use fragrant oil. I've got tons of fragrant oils. So I've got a Baccarat Rouge dupe oil in here. And I think it holds up to 7 mils. But what you do is you put your oil in there and then this wood is quite porous. And so then you just flip it like this for about 10 seconds. And then the oil kind of filters through onto this little bead and onto the lid. So I can totally smell Baccarat. Like it smells like a ton like Baccarat. The only problem is that in our winters, like I tried this in the car, and because our winters are so cold, you can't smell this at all. But this will be amazing as soon as it warms up. Love this. Like I can smell it sitting on my desk. I just can't smell it in my car because it's so cold out. So this doesn't work for Canadian winters. It'll work amazing for the summer. Really glad to have it though. And then you can have your car smelling like Baccarat or Lost Cherry or whatever amazing fragrant oil you love to use. You can put in these and your car will smell amazing. Love it. And actually what I used to fill up with the oil is I just stuck this in, suctioned it up, and then poured it in. So these pipettes come in handy big time. Now, one thing that I bought thinking that it could be a little storage case for my little plastic perfume atomizers, but I didn't measure, so it was my mistake. But I loved it so much, I didn't care, is this leather pencil case. So my thinking again was if I was traveling to be able to use a pencil case to put these little atomizers in here, but unfortunately, well, I actually think that they will fit, but any sort of pencil case would work. But I just happen to love this pencil case because it was genuine leather and it was green and I was in love with it. Like it looked so amazing. And I'm happy to report that this is just fantastic. It's really thick, durable leather. Like this is like an awesome gift to give anybody, honestly. A little stocking stuffer, but like this kind of thing, I just love. Like this, I'm gonna have it literally my whole life because it's so well made. So love the quality, love the leather, love the green color on it. So depending on the side, you could put your samples in here to carry. I probably would just use it as a pencil case or as a lipstick holder because I'm just literally in love with it. Like, I love this thing. This was a little more pricey. This was $17.99, but seriously, I'm so happy with it. I love leather items. I just think they just look so rich. So I'm totally happy to have this. My guess is I'll use it as a pencil case, but look at it. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, it's just beautiful. Really impressed with the quality of this. Now, this next product is a carousel. I wanted to find a perfume tray, but again, I don't want to spend a ton of money, so I don't want to spend $40 on a big fancy perfume tray. I think you can find them on TEMU, but what I wanted was something that was small, but that was on a rotator. So I am addicted to rotating Lazy Susans. Like, I love them for storage. So this is marketed as a makeup tray. Personally, something like this would be awesome to have coffees and teas on. And I know it's just plastic and like it's just got plastic little peg legs, but I love this Lazy Susan. I like the kind of beveled look to it here. So it looks really nice on my nightstand and it fits a crap ton of fragrances. So love it, and it easily spins with the fragrances on. It's easy to put together. You have to be kind of intuitive with it though, because there's no proper instructions, but super easy to put together. All my fragrances on my nightstand are on this now, and I'm so happy with it because I can spin it and get to all my fragrances rather than trying to reach over and get different things. I hate stationary perfume trays because I find that I end up knocking them down. I don't know if it's because I'm clumsy, but this just fantastic. The other thing that I wanted to get was a candle warmer. Now I've seen the fancier candle warmers and TEMU has those as well, but I wanted one that would be able to also be a coffee mug warmer because a lot of times I work at home. Super, super easy to use. When you set your cup on it, it starts to heat. I did use it with a candle and I thought there was no way that it would actually work because I thought, there's no way that it's going to actually heat up the wax. I couldn't believe it. It heated up the wax and completely smoothed out my candle, and the scent throw was fantastic. So I was just thrilled with using this for my candles as opposed to lighting them. With this, it just melted everything and then it dries completely smooth. So it makes for a cleaner looking candle. I was really impressed with this. And as far as keeping your beverages hot, definitely would keep them hot. It says keeps your beverage up to 131 Fahrenheit, whatever that is in Celsius. No clue. But anyway, love this little thing. So glad to have it. Now, the last two items I got were diffusers. The first one I got was this white one, and I love the texture on it. I like the fact that when you light it up, there's a glow. It diffuses really well. Like, I've got some larger diffusers that don't actually put out as much as this does. So loved how well this worked. It's got a soft glow, or you can shut the glow off, and it's relatively quiet. Of course, you can hear it. This also runs on a USB, but I just thought this was a great compact one. Again, it would look nice on your table, just like the clean white aspect of it. But I like the fact that you could have a lamp on, giving it this glow, or leave it off. Now, the one that I'm really excited about is this little miniature one. First of all, it's super lightweight. This works through USB. This would work perfect if you like having essential oils at a hotel and you're traveling. This is just literally perfect. It's so lightweight and compact. This is also great for the car. So you can actually plug it in. It fits the car mug holders perfectly, and you can put it on intermittent, straight spray. It can go on this rotating rainbow look, or it can go on a little bit more of a solid light on it. So I just think it's really cool. And if you like having essential oils in your car, this is a really neat idea. And it also humidifies the air if you're into that. So for me, I don't know if this is going to work for the car for our winters. If I left it in the car, it would break because it would freeze. But I think that this would be great during the summer. I just think it's the coolest thing ever. Like I love this. And if you're into essential oils like me, having something like this that you can take with you if you travel is just fantastic. Or like I said, use it in the car. Great. Those are the items that I think are really handy to have. Some of them weren't fragrance related, but I just was really excited about them. But all the fragrance things that I got, so impressed with them. What about you? Have you tried anything from TEMU? What I love is that it's free shipping, free returns up to 90 days. And I just really like their price points. Like seriously, phenomenal price points on these items. So love it. What about you? What have you tried? If you have, weigh in the comments. If you bought anything from TEMU, let me know. Like I said, feel free to check out the links below. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing week and we'll talk to you soon.